Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Mini-Me. Oh, no. You just found out you hit level 70, and you're panicking. First you want to practice on the dummies, but you are doing no damage. And you're thinking about queuing up for PvP. And you spin around in circles like a maniac. And you practice some more, and realize you ain't doing shit. You keep swinging that sword like it's going to make a difference. Or you keep tossing those daggers, or you're doing whatever, some magical shit with your CW. Or you're trying to do a shocking execution with your TR, and you break your neck, and you're dodging around like you're a retard. And you finally come to the merchant, and then you just perhaps maybe want to go get some gear. And you realize that you ain't got nothing. Nothing to get the gear with.
Why are we still here?
What do you do now? What do you do now?
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up!
But you don't listen. You think you still got what it takes to be good at PvP with no gear. Well, let's queue up. I'll show you guys how good I am at this shit. Why am I talking like this, guys? I'm sorry, by the way. So let's go ahead and queue up for PvP. Let's see how good we do without any gear. You got nothing.
Why are we still here?
You got nothing.
Just to suffer. Every night.
Oh,
I can feel my leg.
that hurts.
Even my fingers.
Incoming! I got smashed.
The body I've lost.
Here I am, tangled.
The comrades I've lost.
You reached level 70 for
Stop
what?
hurting.
Just to be stepped on?
They're all still there. You feel it too, don't you?
That hurts. I can feel my balls. I can feel my little tiny penis. It's being inverted even further. All the effort, all for nothing. Just to die. I can't run. My stamina is out. Why are we still here? Is this how it is?
Why are we still here?
Is this what PvP looks like?
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers.
We shall find the solution
The
together,
body
guys.
I've lost.
Together we are stronger.
The comrades I've lost.
Look at us at the bottom.
Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there.
I can't go on like this anymore.
You
I
feel
can't
it too,
live
don't
with
you?
myself. I can feel it. It's hurting.
I'm gonna make them give back our past.
Smash! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the cinematic view. I hope you had a lot of laughters. If so, make sure you smash the like button for Mini-Me. And nothing to worry about for those that are watching the video the first time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for future content. I'm going to show you step by step what to get so you can be ready for PvP, guys. You're going to need about 2.5 to 3 million AD. I know that sounds like it's a lot of AD, but you can make it happen. I have tons of videos that'll show you how to go about doing that. But make sure you check the link on the description below. There'll be a lot of videos how to make AD and all that good stuff. As you can see, what I'm doing right now is I'm purchasing the drone set weapons. In addition to that, I'm also getting the wheel as well. The drone set weapons are going to heal you, and they're going to be very useful in the meantime until you work on your boons, because right now I don't have any boons. So what you want to do is do the Sea of Moving Ice, so that way you can work on your new weapons, or the River District, so you can get the River District weapons. Make sure you do your content every day. Assuming that you have VIP and you've collected enough trading bars, you can come to the merchant here under your class. And you want to buy the Warmborn gear weapon. And what I'm going to do is go with the one that gives you power and crit. Depending on your class, you may want to select something different perhaps. And then we also will buy the helmet and the arms as well. And I'll show you here in a little bit how to go about doing that. What we're doing right now, this is like a beginner's PvP class, so that way you can be helpful to your team, so you can gather enough glory and seals of triumph, so that way you can buy your PvP gear, the one from the trading blades, so that way you can become biz later on. The build will change as you progress through the game and you get all your boons, and you become a lot more powerful, and you make all your artifacts to legendary and mythic, and get a bunch of different enchantments or upgrade your enchantments. The build will change, and I do have that build for you guys once you hit that level, and I will definitely be releasing that build once I hit 10,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very close, but we'll talk about that at the very end of the video, guys. So here what we're doing is purchasing the arm piece, which is the Wormborn pack. It gives you the gloves, so that way you can have your 3 pieces, so you can get the bonus. This is a pretty decent gear if you just hit level 70, as it will give you tenacity, which is very important in PvP. You don't want to go in PvP with your PvE gear. And in addition to that, you do get a 6,000 movement, which is pretty nice. It makes you move a little quicker, run a little faster, go between the notes. And this is what this build is going to be. It's going to be based on speed, a lot of stamina regeneration, so that way you can get away from certain tough situations. Regardless what class you're using, this build is not for your GWF only, it's technically for every class out there. For the past 4 years I've been playing Neverwinter. What I've actually noticed, even when I'm fighting somebody that's, you know, just started level 70 and they have a lot of stamina, I usually have a hard time trying to kill them because they can always dodge, they can always roll, they can sprint away, and they just give me a hard time. So I thought I'd actually share their experience with you guys so I can give you a little bit of a jump start. Now remember, this class is not going to make you biz in a game. This is just to help you survive, so that way you can actually be helpful to your team. Let's say if you have a decent party and you're the one out there that's just constantly dying, you're not really going to be helpful to your team. But if you can survive and hold the note or just keep the enemy engaged, you just might help them win the match. Therefore, you're going to collect the seals of triumph along with the glory that you needed in order for you to get your PvP gear from the trading blades. And that's exactly what this is going to do, regardless what class you have. So right now, if you noticed, I am buying the pants and also along with the shirt as well. This is all from the auction house, guys, because this is all we can do as we just hit level 70 and we really haven't collected any of the seals or anything yet. If you're still here and watching this video and you found it to be very helpful, don't forget to smash the like button so that way it's recommended for others. Also, don't forget to share for people that you care about. In addition to that, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, because when I come back, we're going to talk about the Insignia bonuses and the mounts that you need, so that way you can be successful in the game. Alright, so here what you see me doing here is I'm buying the Orca set. What the Orca set does, it gives you power. Along with that you get deflection, and the artifact at the bottom also gives you movement. And the bonus that you get from the Orca set is that you do an additional 20% on the missing hit points between you and the target. It's a bit complicated to describe it, what I'm talking about, but basically, let's say if you have 250,000 HP and your target only has 150,000 HP, you will do a 20% more damage based on the difference between the HP, and this could also work in the opposite way as well. I don't want to go into too much details, as all of the enchantments and the artifacts, they are pretty self-explanatory if you read the description on all of them. If I go into too much details, what's going to happen is this video will be way too long, and I don't feel that people are going to have enough time to sit around and watch a 3-hour video. So if you notice, guys, I do care about your time. That's the reason why I'm trying to put as much information that I can in the tiniest space possible. Now that we have everything in place, let's go ahead and get the mounts. First thing we're going to do is get the gas spore. What this is going to do is going to give us 20% more stamina regeneration. In addition to that, the Insignia bonus behind that is going to make us run faster by 15%. Also help us regain stamina as well. The next mount up is going to be the medium snow swift steed. What this does is also going to help us heal as well. Let's go ahead and take the next mount. This is going to be the reanimated horse. This also is going to help us heal as well, which we'll talk about the Insignia bonuses in a little bit once I go to that section. Back in the day, the mounts used to be very expensive. Now the price has been reduced quite a lot, so you can get all the mounts that you need for a very low cost, guys. And I really mean that. So take your Insignia bonuses very seriously. And you don't have to have all purple Insignia bonuses. You can get the green and the blue ones, and they will work just fine. Either one of those will activate your bonuses on your Insignias under the mount section. The only reason why my Insignia bonuses are purple is because I had a bunch of them that I didn't need on my main character. As you notice here, the gas spore gives you 20% stamina regeneration. Let's go ahead and put all the mounts that we got under the Insignia bonus table, so that way I can go ahead and show you all the bonuses that you get from each one of them. With the first one we're going to start is going to be the gas spore. What this one does, it says when your stamina is above 75%, you move 15% faster. When your stamina is below 25%, gain 15% of your power as stamina gain. In order for you to achieve this bonus, you have to insert your Insignias in place. Make sure that you're matching your Insignia bonus. If you put the wrong Insignia bonus, then the bonus will never be activated. Or perhaps you can be activating another bonus that you never wanted to in the first place. So make sure that they match exactly what the bonus is that you're trying to achieve, so that way you can make sure that the bonus has been activated. Once you insert all the Insignias in place, you will notice the bonus will light up. And now we can see that our character is running a lot faster, which is 15% is a lot. It's very equivalent to having almost 10,000 movement. Alright, let's take a look and see what the next mount gives us as far as Insignia bonus is concerned. This one says when you are stunned, knocked, or immobilized, you are healed for 4% of your total maximum hit points. Let's go ahead and put all the Insignia bonuses in place. There's different types of Insignias. Some of them give you regeneration, control bonus, recovery, deflection, defense, power, and so on. So it really depends on the build that you're trying to achieve. You can pick the Insignia bonus that may suit you the best. And the second one up, it says when you are reduced to 50% hit points, what that does, it regenerates 20% of your hit points back up again. And it only can happen within 60 seconds. Make sure you check the description below, guys. I will have the Insignia bonus list underneath on the description, along with a lot of other helpful videos that will show you all the mounts and all their Insignia bonuses, so that way you can pick one that maybe suits you the best. The Insignia bonus under the Ghost Horse will heal you 3% of your total maximum hit points, and it does not have a cooldown, meaning that every time you deflect an attack, you are being healed 3% of your total maximum hit points. So let's go ahead and activate that by putting all the Insignia bonuses in place. There we go. Now it's all lit up, so it's working. And in this one, as you've noticed, there's 3 different Insignia bonuses you can pick from. However, the one we're selecting is the one at the very top. It says when you get damaged by 35% of your total maximum hit points, you are healed by 10% of your total maximum hit points. To break it down, what that means is that you will have to take a damage that's 35% or greater in a single shot in order for that damage bonus to work, so that way you are healed for 10% of your maximum hit points. Which works pretty good between your potions that you get for your PvP, along with, let's say you get bolt charged or maybe a shotgun execution and brings your HP very low. All the Insignia bonuses will work together to heal you right back up again. And stay tuned, because you will notice once I join in PvP how good the Insignia bonuses are that you must have. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and pick the Elven, which this is a must, guys, for the beginner class. Also, negation is really good as well. But we're going to start with this because of the regeneration that you get on your stamina. Especially if you're a CW, a TR, or an HR, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to dodge, you're going to be able to skip a lot more. Therefore, you're going to be able to escape certain situations, so that way you can survive a lot longer. As a GWF, you really don't have too much defense. The only thing you got is your sprint. But the other classes have a lot better maneuvers, like a TR, for example. If you have great stamina, then you can dodge, you can roll, you can run away. You can keep the enemy busy and keep staying on a note. As an HR, you can also skip. As a CW, you can slide a lot more, and your stamina will regenerate a lot quicker, so you can continue keep on sliding and make it difficult for a GF, for example, to bull charge you. Or you can make it difficult for a GWF to hit you as you keep on sliding, and then you can repel them by pushing them away and so on. As you notice there, I did pick a Fate Touch, which is very important to have on PvP. There is other enchantments and stuff that you can get for the PvE section, but for the PvP, a Fate Touch, it's a must, as it will swipe away the enemy's damage, so that way you can kind of be break even between them swiping your damage and you swiping their damage. We call that the Fate Touch effect, meaning that you have Fate Touch the enemy, and as long as you Fate Touch them back and they Fate Touch you, especially if you have a rank 12 Fate Touch, so that way the damage is equal. Along with that, I am placing in the dark enchantments, if you're wondering what I was doing, because that gives us more movement speed. You can also use the dark enchantments to get armor penetration as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some more trading bars to get some rank 7 radiance, which gives us more power and hit points. There's a lot of other enchantments such as Vicious and Brutals that gives you power and armor pen, or power and crit, or power and recovery. But I'm only going to use to what I have and what I can afford. So right now I'm just getting some Radiant Rank 7s that I can put in for my offense and defense slots, which will give us more power along with more hit points, since our hit points is kind of low, because we don't have any boons at all, guys. The only boons I have are the ones under the guild boons, because I am currently on the Essence of Aggression guild. And for those of you who are just starting the game, just be very friendly in the game, and you will find yourself a guild, so that way you can take the guild boons, because they come in handy. They'll give you about 8,000 more power, another 30,000 hit points, along with 8,000 armor penetration, or you can get 8,000 defense. That's a lot, guys. Make sure that you get yourself in a guild is very important. When this game first came out a long time ago, you didn't have to be in a guild. You could actually do a solo just fine. Because there was no guild boons. However, that has changed. There's been a lot of changes that have been made since the game has came out, which is from the guild to the Insignia bonuses to a lot of different things, the way the weapons work together or the gear works together, along with the armor pieces and the set and everything like that. So if you're wondering what I was doing until now, I'm actually purchasing some potions, which is going to be very handy in PvP. Right now I'm getting the Caprice potion, along with the watermelon potion, along with the hero potion, the fate potion, and you will notice how everything kind of works together to boost you up a little bit, so you can have a better advantage against your opponent, or it will just help you survive a little longer. And I'll go over them here in just a little bit as soon as I put them on my inventory. First, we're going to go out into the merchant and buy some PvP potions. It's very important to have these potions, as they will heal you a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, guys, and when I come back, we'll go ahead and respect. I know you guys have been waiting for this moment for a while now. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I greatly do appreciate it. For those of you that have been playing the game for a while now and are watching this very video, just out of curiosity, your perspective may be different and you may not agree to the build that I have here. However, this is more of a beginner's build. The reason why your build may be from a different perspective is because you already have all the boons activated, all the gear, all the enchantments to rank 12. So the build that you may have now may be working great with your item level. However, being at 8,000 item level and having a 16,000 item level build is just not going to work for us. As you notice, I didn't put any points under charisma because we don't need anything for our combat advantage, as we really don't have any combat advantage because we don't have any boons. I put all the points on strength and dexterity, which will give us more damage along with more critical chance, along with more deflection as well, so it can increase our survivability. If you made it this far, I greatly do appreciate it. I put a lot of time and effort on making this helpful video so I can help you guys. In return, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me, which only takes a little bit of effort for you in return. And that helps me a lot. It also helps this video to see the light, so that way it's recommended for those who are seeking help. So here's the challenge. I know this video will get well over 1,000 views. Is it possible to get 1,000 likes? If you give this video 1,000 likes, I will continue making videos similar to this one. I will take other builds as well, for GF, GWF, OP, TR, CW, and so on. I would love to create a content, so that way I can start featuring other people's builds in my YouTube channel. This is going to work great. The love is mutual. It's going to help all of us. Along with that, it's also going to help the person that wants to gain a little fame and get known on YouTube. Plus, it gives you the opportunity, as the viewer, to rate the build of that particular user to see if it's something that you agree or disagree upon. Let's go ahead and speed up the video. I don't want to take too much of your time, as this video is taking a little longer than I anticipated. Here we are at the feet section, guys. I know we were all waiting for this, and I did add all the points at the bottom so we can increase our hit points, along with the one in the middle so we can increase our strength. I did add all the points at the top so that way our stamina lasts longer when we're sprinting. Very important, as we need to get from one node to the next, and we can also kind of be annoying and run away from the enemy and go back to the node and just keep the enemy engaged and busy. I put 1 point at the bottom, and then I added all the other points in the middle so we can do more damage with our encounters power, And the last one, I added all the points under the combat advantage reduction, which will reduce combat advantage damage to you by 25%. I will explain combat advantage and the PvP mechanics, the way it works, in another video, guys, because I don't have enough time. I only chose one point there at the top, as it will heal us when we become unstoppable, and the reason why, I already have a lot of Insignia bonus that will heal us already, and the rest of them are self-explanatory. If you pause the screen and read the text on it, it will tell you exactly what it does, so I'm not going to go into too much details. And beside the build that I'm showing you here, it's not just for GWF, it's more for every class out there. The point of this build is for a beginner class, so that way your survivability is increased. In addition to that, your stamina regeneration is increased, so you can continue dodging, rolling, skipping, or sprinting, or whatever that you need to do to stay alive and keep the enemy engaged and busy. Now, I don't expect you to stay alive against a pre-made on the other side, which seems to happen more than often that we like, or a pretty decent team on the other side and you have a really terrible team on your side. It's still going to be pretty bad because you don't have any boons, or you don't have any good enchantments or any good gear. It's still going to be very difficult and hard for you in PvP, but this build will be very handy if you have a decent team on your side, so that way you're actually helping out your team win the match, instead of just keep on dying over and over. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap so we can find out. We're using 20% stamina regeneration. We also have the Elven as well that gives us another 20% stamina regeneration. This also increases our stamina when we fall below and makes us run faster. This one will heal us, so does this one as well. Some more healing there and some more healing down there. So we're looking pretty good. I think we're ready to hop in PvP. The Potion of Fate will increase our ability score, all of them, by 1. The Potion of Heroism will increase our 3 main ability scores by 1. The Watermelon is going to give us more power and recovery. This one is going to increase our critical severity, and then that one will increase our power by 1,000. Let's go ahead and test our damage really quick. If you guys notice now how much damage we are doing versus what we were doing at the very beginning when we first started, without any gear at all or any enchantments. Huge difference, by the way. 368,000 damage with an encounter power. I think that's pretty amazing. You can just imagine how much harder you would be able to hit when you become Viz in a game. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will make a video explaining all the mechanics of PvP with the GWF, along with my GF as well, how combat advantage works and all that good stuff. So, if you want that content, please make sure you smash that like button. I greatly appreciate your support. If I end up playing with the GWF, I have to come up with some catchy phrases. Smash 350,000. You guys just saw that, right? I'm rather impressed. Alright guys, before we head into PvP, I'm gonna take the quick last break, and I'll be right back. I appreciate it. Alright, this is the guild boon section, and what I'm selecting is the armor pen instead of power, and I'm selecting the defense boon instead of the hit points. And currently right now I'm at 13,000 power, so with the watermelon should bump me up to about 15,000. And it looks like we got a CW. I'm gonna go ahead and play some music in the background, and I'm gonna keep quiet so I can let you guys enjoy the fight. Thank you guys so much for watching the beginner's PvP build. I also have the Biz build available, and I'm not gonna tell you who gave it to me, but I'm telling you, it's the shit. Once I hit 10,000 subscribers, that build will be available. And other than that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button for Mini-Me. I truly appreciate it. And I have one more last thing to do. I have not forgotten about it. Just paying some old debt. Smash!